Hello everyone, welcome for the next session. So we are back with our second segment on NMAT specific uh, last lap questions. So I hope that we are ready for going through again a mixed lot of problems on the most important concepts, right? And expected questions, or you can say things that we should know, right? All right, so treat this as a quick fire practice session, and try to go along with the problems and share your answers with me as we go along. Okay. And hello Anand, hello everyone. Okay, so I guess we are ready to start. Let's see. hmm okay, so to begin with, I've kept a very doable question for everyone, right? So something very elementary on arithmetic. All right, so giving you a few seconds to try. All right, so it's quite an easy one, right? Quickly give me your answers. Anand has given the answer. First option, yes, Anand, that is correct. Yes, right? Very simple one. Every month, Sarah saves 40% of her salary. Hmm. So 40% is 2/5. So whenever I see a percentage, I convert it to the fraction, which gives me the ratio between the two things involved. So 2:5 is the ratio between savings to salary, right? She saves 2/5 of her salary. So I can take my salary as 5K, I can take my savings as 2K. Automatically, the expenses become 3K, right? So salary becomes 5K, expenses are 3K, and therefore the savings are 2K. Due to an increase in the costs, her expenditure increased by 25%. So this was her original expenditure. Now there'll be an increase in this. So what's the new expenditure? 25% more. So 1.25 times, or 5 by 4 times of the initial value. So that is coming to be 3.75K, right? 5 into 3, 15 by 4 is 3.75K, right? So therefore, although she used to earlier save 2K, but that is not going to happen. Her salary has not changed. It is still 5K, but her expenses have increased to 3.75K. So therefore, her new reduced savings will be 5 minus 3.75, or 1.25K, or 5 by 4 of K, and that is given to be 15,000, right? So therefore, what does that tell me? 5 cancels, 3,000 into 4. So K is coming to be, right? 5 cancels. This is K is coming to be 12,000. So therefore, what was her initial salary, which is 5K, which is 5 into 12, which is 60,000. Perfect. Quite a basic one. Okay. So now something on averages. All right. So average, the only concept is average is defined as sum of values over number of values. That's all. You have to just follow that definition, nothing else, right? So 7 friends, including Ravi. So they decided to donate some money to a charity. Each of the 6 friends other than Ravi donated 90. Hmm. So 96 times, right? And Ravi donated 60 more than the average of the group of 7. So it is this statement which we have to carefully understand and make some equation based on that, right? All right. So let me take Ravi's contribution as something X, right? If if I take Ravi's contribution as X, all right, Anant, we'll just check. You are saying third option. We'll just check that. So Ravi is X. Others, so other 6 people, their total contribution is 90 into 6, 540, right? 90 into 6, 540 is the contribution of the other 6. I have taken Ravi as X. Now this statement, Ravi donated 60 more than the average of the group of 7. So Ravi's contribution, which is X, it is equal to 60 plus. Ravi donated 60 more than the average of the group of 7. So Ravi's contribution of X should be 60 more than. Now I have to write an equation for the average of all 7, which will be the sum of all the contributions, which is X plus 540 whole upon 7. That should give me the value of X, right? So just some multiply with 7. 7x is therefore 7 into 60, 420 plus x plus 540. 7x minus x, which is 6x, is coming to be 960. X is coming to be 160. So that is the contribution of Ravi, 160 rupees. All right. So therefore, what we are doing is we are carefully understanding the statement and correctly writing the equation on that. That's the only thing, right? Otherwise, question was not too much of a hassle, right? So Anant, I hope you have understood what was your mistake, right? It's 160. Perfect. Okay, so other people, are you active on the session? Everybody contribute your answers. Next one. Okay, fine, Anand. Right, so something on ratios. Now, I want answers from everybody in the session on this one. I think you must have seen these kind of questions a lot of many times, right? On diamonds. They are a favorite, it seems, or, questions on diamonds have been coming very frequently. Okay, so let me know your answer on this one. It's an original one, huh? Quick on this one. Okay, timeout. This question does not require so much time. So price is directly varying as the square of the weight. So price, let's say P as a function of the weight, call it W, equals some constant K times the square of the weight. That's what the statement is saying, right? Price P is K into W square. W is the weight, right? So direct variation is there as a square. What is the ratio of the price of a diamond of 100 grams? So P1, the price of 100, a diamond of 100 grams, will be K into W square. K into, therefore W is 100, so K into 100 square. So this is 10,000 K, right? And price P2 is that of total price of 10 diamonds of 10 gram each, right? 10 gram each. 10 diamonds, so 10 times the price of diamonds of 10 grams. So K into 10 square, which is 100. So this is coming to be 1000 K. And price P3 is the total price of 100 diamonds of 1 gram each. So 100 times K into 1 square, which is 100K. So in this ratio, if you cancel 100K, you're left with 100 is to 10 is to 1. Right? Third option. is correct. Yes, ABXHB is also saying correct. Anand Sinha is also correct. um, hmm. All right, thank you. Both of you. Perfect, right? 100 is to 10 is to 1. So, yeah, so I'm giving you easy questions. So it looks like we need to, just catch up on our timing, right? Because obviously what matters, in this exam, that it's a speed game. It's definitely, I mean, you're always running against time, but you know as compared to cat, right, nmat is more of a speed game, right? Questions are of slightly, compared to cat, right, it's not absolutely a cakewalk, I would say, but relatively it's slightly easier questions. So therefore people will get more correct answers, and therefore you have to run even faster, right? It's just like running a 400 meters versus running a 100 meters, right? That's, I think, analogous, you know between cat and nmat, right? I hope you understand, right? So therefore, that is what we have to do, right, without sacrificing our accuracy, obviously. All right, next one. Again, I'll give you a minute. Let's see if you can get this. um Also, abxhb, if it would be good if I could know your name, if you can just, so that I can address you correctly. So, profit and loss. What is the cost price of the article on which he made a profit if he neither gained nor lost in the overall transaction, and the total cost price of the articles is 3600? Okay, so timeout, right? Because in my mind, the clock that runs, okay, is over, right? So he did not make any profit or loss. So therefore, profit from the first should equal loss on the second, right? Profit is always profit percentage of cost price, right? So if the first item is x rupees, the other item is, let's say, y rupees, we already know x plus y is 3600. The total of the cost is 3600, and 8% of x, because that is the profit that he'll get in the first one. 8% of x should equal 10% of y, or 8x is equal to 10y, or 4x is equal to 5y. If I cancel 2, so x upon y is 5 upon 4. So the ratio of the two numbers is in the ratio of 5 to 4, and they add up to 3600. 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 into 4 is 3600. 9 into 4 is 36. So therefore just multiply with numbers with 400. So this is 2000 and this is 1600. 2000 therefore is your answer. Huh? Isn't it? So right, it's a 45-second, 30 45-second question, right? Profit should equal loss, so that overall there is no profit or loss, right? Okay, SICI, next one. Mungeri Lal has two sons whose ages are 10 and 12 years. Any doubts, any queries, please let me know. That's why we are having this live session. So far everything is clear, I hope. And we are trying this one, fifth one, simple in compound interest. Now I did not get the answer from the fourth question, so this one I want the answers, right? And in case you are getting something which is not in the options, you can also let me know that you're not getting anything from the options. So timeout from my side for this one. Hmm. Timeout. But I'm giving you extra time. Please let me know your answers. You can do this one. Well, okay. So let's do this. So both his sons, Mungeri Lal's sons, they will get the same amount on their 18th birthdays. The first child, therefore, has 8 years with him. He's 10 years old. He'll wait for the next 8 years, right? So the first child has 8 years with him. Whereas the second child, who is right now 12 years, has only 6 years with him, right? Because he's 12, he'll reach 18 in another 6 years, right? So they should receive the same amount. And so we need to find the ratio of the sums invested. Let's say here we are investing X rupees, here we are investing some Y rupees, right? Both of them, they are investing at 10% SI, right? So at 10% SI, what will be the percentage return? We know percentage return is R into T percent for SI. In simple interest, we get R into T percent return. So for the first child, he'll get a 80% return. 10% for 8 years, he'll get 80% return. Second child, 10%, 6 years, he'll get 60% return. So if X and Y were invested, the amount or the final value of their investment for the first child based on 80% increase on X will be 1.8 times of X, and for the second child it will be 1.6 times of Y, which need to be the same, right? And therefore 1.8x is 1.6y, or 9x is 8y, I guess, if you can multiply with 5 on both the sides. So x by y is coming to be 8 by 9. That is the ratio, right? That is the ratio. So let me know, I mean, do we not know this concept that in SI the return in SI is R into T percent? Do we not know this concept? What do we not know? I'm just wondering, right? So this was quite an easy one. I'm little bit distraught. You should have got this. So Amit, Anand, sorry, no, we don't have a calculator in NMAT. Not at all. Okay, let's do something on geometry, mensuration. Now, please give me the answer on this one. All right. Let's do this one, people. Let's do this one. Quick, 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 quick. Okay, Anat has given the answer. We'll just check. Anybody else wants to share your answers? I'm starting to discuss. Please share answers if you get this. Let's say the side length of the cube that is involved in this problem is, let's say, 2a. Why I'm taking 2a? You'll just realize. You see, from this cube, we are carving out the largest possible two things. One is a right circular cone, and another is the largest possible hemisphere, right? So when we'll take the cone, let's say, the whole edge length of the cube will become the diameter of the cone, right? Isn't it? Because that is the maximum carving that we can do. So the diameter is the side. So if I take the side as a, the radius will become a by 2. I don't want to take fraction. So I'm taking the side length of the cube as 2a, so that the radius that I can take for the cone, the largest one, is a, right? And as far as the height is concerned, obviously the side will equal the height of the cone. It can go as high as the edge length of the cube itself, which is the whole of 2a. So while the radius is a for the cone, the height is 2a. So what's its volume? We know that the volume of a cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h, r being the radius, h being the height. So 1 by 3 pi, r is a, so a square, into h, h is 2a. So this is coming to be 2 by 3 times of pi a cube, right? That is what we are getting as the maximum possible volume for the cone. This is cone. Now what about the volume of the hemisphere? So for the hemisphere, again the same thing, that its diameter can be at the most equal to the edge length, or again the radius can be simply a, and that is its only parameter involved, right? And that's it. So it will go up to a maximum of a in height, and that can be accommodated, right? So therefore it's simply a hemisphere of radius a. Volume of a sphere, all of us know, is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Hemisphere is obviously half of that, so its volume is 2 by 3 pi r cube, and r is nothing but a. We're getting both the volumes as exactly the same, 2 by 3 pi a cube. Answer is first option, 1:1. Coincidence, right? Whether we carve the largest possible cone or the largest possible hemisphere out of a cube, we are getting the same volume, right? Perfect. Okay, so Anand is the only one active. Others also, please show your enthusiasm. Please share your answers. Here we go with the next one. Something on algebra. Right, now please buck up. Let's do this one, everyone. Okay. Quick, quick, quick. We can do this. We can do this. It's just a very simple one on quadratic. Okay, so my timer is out, but few more seconds. Arup, thank you. You're saying third option. Thank you. All right, let's dive in. Right, Arup has said third option. Let's check. So in this equation, k is as the roots are equal, means discriminant d is 0. D is b square minus 4ac. For this quadratic, b square, b is minus 12. So minus 12 whole square, which is 144, minus 4ac. A is 4. 4 into 4 into k should be 0. 16k therefore is 144, or k is coming to be therefore 9. Now k is reduced by 4. So we are changing the value of k. So the new value of k is the original value 9, but we reduce it by 4, so we get 5. So what are the roots of the new equation? Just we get what? 4x square minus 12x. But now k becomes not 9 but 5. When it was 9, it was 4x square minus 12x plus 9, which is 2x minus 3 the whole square equal to 0, having the equal roots, right? Okay, so we have to factorize this. So what do we do? 5 into 4 is 20, and we need to split 12 in two numbers such that their product is 20. 10 and 2, right? So this is very simple. 4x square minus 2x minus 10x. That is a splitting that will do the job. So 2x bracket 2x minus 1 minus 5 from here. Again bracket 2x minus 1. So this is 2x minus 5, 2x minus 1 is 0. That is a factorization. So x is coming to be either 5 by 2 from here. 2x minus 5 is 0. So x is 5 by 2. Or 2x is 1, x is half. So 5 by 2 and half, which in decimal is, yes, thank you, Arup, you are correct, 2.5 and 0.5. Right? Very basic one, as I said. So, right, so that's what I'm trying to tell you. Right? You just have to quickly process the information. That's what NMAT is. Right? So, right, so I think all of us know these theories and concepts, right? We have to just be very efficient in applying them. Let's see next one. PNC. So in this case, sum of roots will be same all the time, so we can solve this by option. Okay, Anant, yes, we can always solve by options. That is correct, perfectly fine, good observation. So I'm coming back to this question. Anant is saying, let's solve this from options. Let's get rid of all this, because the sum of the roots is always going to be the same. Yeah, Anand, you're correct. Definitely. Sum of the roots is here is 3, right? 12 by 4, 3. So the sum of the roots is not 3 here, not 3 here, 3 here, not 3 here, not 3 here. Yeah, perfect. Yes, Anand. Good observation, right? You can always try to solve by options. Thank you. Good, good. Okay, but I don't think so. We can solve PNC questions by options, right? Because we cannot backtrack, right? Okay, so let's do this. I hope we like PNC, isn't it? We should. Yes, yes, yes. So time is out. Okay. Still waiting for your answers. Here it is. So what are the vowels? What are the consonants? It's about forming a 4-letter words using 2 distinct vowels and 2 distinct consonants. Vowels are A, E, I, right? A, E, I. Right, whatever is repeating, we don't care about that. Although there are 2 A's, but we have to only take 2 distinct vowels, 2 distinct consonants, right? So for us, it's just that we have 3 of the vowels and how many of the consonants? Well, M is there, T is there, H is there, C and S, right? That's all. So we have 5 of the consonants and we have 3 of the vowels. So we have to form a 4-letter word. So first we have to choose, which 2 vowels and which 2 consonants. So from the 5 consonants, select 2, 5C2. And then from the 3 vowels, select 2 into 3C2. Because we are doing these things in succession, so we'll just keep on multiplying, right? So 5C2 into 3C2 is the total number of ways that we can do our selection of what we have to arrange. So it's a question of permutation. Permutation is a 2-step process. First select what you have to arrange and then arrange. So permutation is combination followed by arrangement, right? First select, then arrange. Now, how many ways you can arrange? Simply 4 factorial, because we have 4 distinct objects. 4 distinct objects can be arranged 4 factorial ways. That is your answer. Why did not you give me the answer? 5C2 is 10, 3C2 is 3, 4 factorial is 24. 24 into 372 into 10. That is your answer, 720. Right? First select what you have to arrange and then arrange. Selection can be done. It's a 2-step process. First select the 2 vowels, then select the 2 consonants, 5C2, 3C2, then arrange 4 objects, 4 factorial ways. All are distinct for sure because the question has said that. Keep them distinct. Don't repeat. That's all. Okay. Now we'll do some questions on DS, right? Some questions on data sufficiency also come. So we'll do few questions now on data sufficiency. You should be already aware of what data sufficiency is. Otherwise, it might be difficult for you to follow this, right? People who have only been practicing for CAT exam, and if you're not aware on data sufficiency, right, you need to do your homework, right? So I'm assuming that all of us know what data sufficiency is, right? And therefore, let's try. Okay. I've not got the answers for the recent few questions, so I would be okay. Arup is saying C option. Anand, are you trying to say B? Your answer should be A, B, C, D, E. Right? 1 and 2 are the statements. They are not the answers. Answers are your choices A, B, C, D, E. Arup is saying C, which means he's saying that we can answer this question by combining both the statements. Anant, you're also saying that. Thank you for your answer so that now I can address your Pratham is saying E. Thank you, Pratham. So Anant and Arup, listen. This is a trap question. This is a very good DS question. Okay, this is not as easy as it looks on its face value. Look at this. Pipes A and B are turned on alternately for 1 hour each, right? But which one was first turned on? Is that given? That's the catch. Nobody has said that A starts first. It's not given. They are turned on alternately, that's fine, but which one starts? So, from the statement 1, pipe A alone can fill the tank in 4 hours. Perfect. So time for pipe A is 4 hours. Perfect. That's obviously not sufficient alone. Statement 2 is saying pipe A fills the tank at twice the rate as compared to B. So as far as the rate is concerned, between A and B pipes, the ratio of the rate is 2 is to 1. Obviously, by alone, this statement is also not sufficient. In DAS, you have to first analyze each statement alone. Is any statement by alone sufficient? Clearly, none of them are sufficient. When that happens, then you move on to combine the statements, right? Now, combining the two statements, so now the answer can either be C or E, and that is what I have got the answers from you people, right? Now, so if I combine, then obviously since rate of A is double, so time of A will be half of that of B, or we can say that B will fill the tank in 8 hours working alone, right? Let me take the tank as the capacity of 8 units, right? Because 8 is the number which is the common multiple over here. So now the rate of the pipe A will become 2 units per hour, and that of B will become 1 unit per hour. Now, even if this information is given, still we do not know which pipe is the first one which does the filling. If it starts with A, so A first, then B, then A, then B. If it goes on like this, so 2 units will get done in first hour, then 1 unit in the second hour, and this will repeat. So 2 1, and again 2 1, third hour, fourth hour. So 6 units done so far in 4 hours. In the fifth hour, pipe B will do the remaining job of 8 units, of 2 units, 8 units done, and the tank will get filled in exactly 5 hours, right? A, right? If it was B that started filling, then BA, so therefore 1 2 1 2, still 6 units is done. But now if B will come, it will not be able to fill the tank. 5 hours have elapsed, but only 7 units have been filled. Still, A will be required in the sixth hour. And to do 1 unit, it will require half an hour because it can do 2 units job in 1 hour. So half in half an hour, it can do 1 unit. So now it will be 5.5 hours, 5 hours, 30 minutes. So still we cannot answer even after combining, right? So Pratham, very good answer, very good observation. Clarity on what data sufficiency is, good, right? Anand, Arup, perfect, got the point. Yeah, so it's a different ball game, huh? Data sufficiency is, you have to be very careful, right? Okay, we'll do one more. Let's see. Okay, looks like something on just variables, right? A B equations are there. Let's do this one, right? So let's see if you can get this. Okay. Okay. A, E, B. Okay. All different answers. Let's check. Let's check who is correct. Okay. So here we go. Is A equal to B? So it's a yes no question, right? So it's a yes no question. So in a DS question, for a yes no question, you're looking for either a definite yes or a definite no to the question asked. In either case, the statement is deemed to be sufficient, right? So with the first statement, if we carefully, work it around and we simplify it, so from here, what we'll get, A minus B plus 1 over B minus 1 over A is 0. So this is A minus B plus taking the LCM over here, AB and then A minus B. So A minus B plus A minus B upon AB is 0. So this is giving us, we can take A minus B common. So A minus B times 1 plus 1 by AB is 0. When two things, their product is 0, then either of them can be 0. So either A minus B is 0, which means that A equals B. So this is a possibility. Or if 1 plus 1 over AB is 0, which means AB plus 1 is 0. Or A into B is minus 1. So there goes away your option Pratham. You're saying statement A alone is statement 1 alone is sufficient, but it is clearly not, because statement 1 is implying that either A equals B. That is a possibility. We are not denying it, but it's not a guarantee, because it could also be the case that A into B equals minus 1, which means that A equals minus 1 over B. So A need not necessarily be equal to B. So therefore, first statement is not giving us a definite yes or a definite no to the question asked. Both yes and no scenarios exist. Coming to statement 2. Now, there can only be two answers because first statement has failed. So either second statement will be sufficient or maybe combining will help. Let's see what happens. Second statement gives us. So if we again take the LCM, right? So this is giving us what? A square plus B square upon AB is 2. Or can I say A square plus B square equals 2ab, ab goes over there, right? Or this is nothing but a square plus b square minus 2ab, which is a minus b the whole square is 0, which simply means that a minus b is 0, so a must be equal to b. This is clearly telling us the exact thing that we need. Second statement is sufficient. Answer is choice B. All right, so I therefore feel that all of us need a little extra work on DS. Don't see, you're preparing for a specific exam now, right? All of us have prepared for CAT all this while, but NMAT has its unique flavor, right? So we need to be aware of it. What if A is 0? So fine. Okay, so how does that change anything, Anand? If A is 0, then B is also 0 as per the second statement. Are you saying that denominator will be undefined? I think, Anand, last time also you were asking me something like this and I was not able to respond. You see, when a statement is there, I think you don't understand data sufficiency. When a statement is there, it is a given information. So it should be a valid statement. If statement 1 is saying A plus 1 by B equals B plus 1 by A, so it is a fact. It is an information for me. So it should be true. And for it to be true, A can't be 0. Are you getting my point? So we are working from the given information as the feed for us, as the fodder for us, as the ingredients for us to then conclude, can we answer the question? Can we conclude something about the question asked or not? So what is the given statement is a sacrosanct correct piece of information. It cannot be invalid. It is given to us. Are you following me or not? I don't think so. You understand what data sufficiency is. You're always trying to contradict the given information. Why are you trying to do that? That does not help you, Anand. जो दिया है उसी को तुम खराब क्यों कर रहे हो? वो तो दी हुई बात है ना, that is given to you. Why are you trying to contradict it? It is true. For it to be true, a can't be 0, right? Okay, so fine. So therefore, again, I'll repeat myself very quickly. We need to work on our timing. We need to work on our awareness on what this exam flavor is. You need to work on your data sufficiency, right? I observed this last time also. Okay, so we'll meet again, right? And I'm sure you have your dates by now. I'm sure that you have already done your syllabus and you're not just fine tuning yourself. At least your content is done, but you know, gear up for this exam. Give your NMAT specific mocks, right? uh, CL is there for you for that, right? Take help from us, right? You need to gear up for this exam. All right. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. I enjoyed interacting with you people. Uh, Care Launcher mobile app is one of the other ways to connect with us, right? So make use of it, right? So thank you so much, and do let me know your suggestions. You know, your what topics you need help. You know, you which topics you would want me to take up more questions next time. You can leave your comments on the video of this, right? So we'll connect again very soon, right? Hoping to see you again. So thank you so much. Thank you. Right. Bye bye. All the best.